Hello and welcome to day 4 of this magical practice, 28-day magical practice from the book The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. And if you have missed any of the other days, that is a-okay. I would probably suggest you try and go back and watch day 1 and 2 especially, but if not, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to. You can just do the days whichever way you like. You don't have to do it in any order. So we're going to really magnetize to us all of the things that we desire, and today it's our health. Probably the most important thing in our life is our health, and we don't appreciate it until we don't have it. If this last 2 years has taught us anything, it's really been the focus, hasn't it? The last 2 years. The media has loved to focus on this and been, that's been on the news for 2 years, health. So it really is the most precious thing. It's the gift of life. And in this little chapter of The Magic, she talks about our health. And, when we're grateful for our health on a daily basis, it really invigorates us and brings in more vitality and more health. It attracts more health. The more we are grateful for anything in our life, the more it attracts more of that to us. That is the universal law. And really, she even talks about, say we've got eyesight that's dwindling. I am about to turn 48 in a few days, and I had the laser surgery, the LASIK surgery done, I think it was 18 years ago. I was 30 or just over 30 when I had it done. And my eyesight at a distance is still fine. Quite amazing, because they say that it usually lasts 10 years. But it's my short sight, my reading sight that is dwindling a little bit now. And I've really noticed it over the last couple of years, dwindling more and more. And Rhonda speaks about the more we focus on being grateful for the sight that we do have, or for anything that we do have, but in this example, that our eyesight can be restored to 20/20 vision. She talks about moles disappearing when we're grateful for our moles in our bodies. I get a fair few moles on my back and on up my side. Thanks Mum, thanks Grandma for those. Hearing, she even says, the more that we focus on being so grateful for what we can hear, if we can hear, just being grateful, the more it will improve. And this really goes on the placebo effect, doesn't it? That, it's very similar to the placebo effect. If you believe you've been given something to heal you, then it will heal you. So this is the same thing. It's the same idea. Having gratitude for it can magically bring it back, whatever it is, bring it to full health. Same with the placebo effect. If you believe it, it is done. It is the truth for a lot of people. And this has been proven by science many, 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 many times. And, you look at the books by Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Body, Bruce Lipton, The Medical Medium. They all talk about stress, overwhelm, anxiety, it affects our immune system. Fear affects our immune system, lowers our immune system, brings on disease, illness. So the more in fear we are, the more we're stressed, worried, in overwhelm, the more disease comes into our body. These books are amazing, which just tell you, you have a lower back problem, you're not feeling supported. There's so many assimilations with our body. We know this. We know that we get a headache because we're stressed. We're stressing out, and it becomes a physical manifestation, a headache. And those people that don't believe in this, then don't know what to say, but it simply is the truth. And science has even proven this over the years. Science has proven that stress and tension is at the root of many diseases. And yeah, it's so interesting when we look at it. You know, our emotions are the cause of our physical manifestations. It could take 10 years to manifest, but it can also manifest really quickly too. And it can disappear really quickly when we start practicing gratitude. What else does she talk about? So loss of vitality is just a loss of daily gratitude for your health and vitality. And it's so true. When have you like stopped exercising because you've gotten busy, or you're not even thinking about your health? So you're not being grateful for it. But when we bring intention in and we bring that depth of gratitude into our life, we want to move our bodies. We want to start eating better. It's all about intention and bringing it into a feeling, isn't it? So why are you grateful? Let's go a bit deeper with it. Why are you grateful for your health? And this is what she talks about in this chapter. Where are we? Some of the things she talks about is think about your legs and your feet. You know, without them, you'd be in a wheelchair. You would not be able to walk. You'd not be able to dance. You wouldn't be able to climb trees, climb stairs, walk, drive a car. You might be able to, but with great difficulty. You know, you see these people with the bionic legs, which is amazing, doing marathons, and you know, that's just phenomenal, isn't it? And how much gratitude and positive thinking must they have in their life to have really overcome that, and to find that motivation and that, you know, excitement and belief in themselves that they could do that. I find it so inspirational. Where are we? Think of your arms and your hands. You wouldn't be able to hold hands with someone if you didn't have an arm or a hand, or they were numb, or you couldn't use them. I know friends of mine that have had strokes down one side of the body, and they can't use, you know, that one side. If they're right-handed, they can't use their right hand anymore. They don't even feel it. It feels numb to them. So, you know, every day you wouldn't be able to eat. You wouldn't, you know, pick up things to eat with that hand or both hands. Write. Talk with your hands. Go to the bathroom. Use your phone. You know, so many things we just take for granted, don't we? So saying thank you for my arms, for my hands, for my fingers. The smell, your sense of smell. I always think of Michael Hutchence, who was in that accident. I think he got into a fight and someone punched him, a taxi driver or something, and he knocked himself out, knocked his head, and lost his sense of smell. And I don't know if this is true or not, but I did hear that, you know, from that day on he changed. And he said when you lose your sense of smell, you lose your sense of taste. I didn't know this. And you couldn't taste anything anymore. So there was you think about tasting your food every morning, how much joy your coffee brings you. You know, you could smell it, but what if you lose your smell and your taste? You can't smell the coffee brewing in the morning. You can't taste that coffee. I think that would be quite absolutely horrible. And he changed as a person, they say, because he got angry, because there wasn't that, you know, that satisfaction anymore from eating or drinking. You can't smell perfume, it would just be horrific. What about sense of touch, hot and cold? You hear about people that can't feel things, can't feel hot or cold, and so they burn themselves or they cut themselves because they're cutting something and they're not looking and they cut their hand. You wouldn't be able to feel the touch on your skin, someone caressing your cheek or anything like that. Your eyes, being able to see Your ears being able to hear, she talks about. You know, thank you for my eyes that enable me to see. Thank you for my ears that enable me to hear. Music, the joy of listening to music, listening to laughter. Your brain, your little brain that processes 1 million messages a second. That little annoying brain that looks for problems all the time in your life. So it's just, you know, your organs. Think about the amazing job that your organs do in your body, filtering and cleansing your blood, like just saying thank you for everything in your body, all of your health, your heart. Your heart governs the life of every other organ. You know, thank you for a strong and healthy heart. Beautiful. So today she says to take out a piece of paper and to write, the gift of health is keeping me alive, and to take it with you on your journey today. You could even write it on the back of a business card or something like that. The gift of health is keeping me alive. And take it with you and put it down. If you go to work, put it down in front of you so that you see it. You could even put it on your phone. The gift of health is keeping me alive. So grateful. And, you know, just think about that increased energy and zest for life and vitality and you know, whatever you want to feel in your body. The strength, the being flexible, being fit, being toned, having lots of energy, whatever it is, just be grateful for what it is. And of course today as well, count your blessings. So the same as day one, write down one thing that you're really grateful for. Of course it says to do 10, but I like to just do one along the journey because it means so much more when you just do one and you really feel it. You really feel into it. You can do more than one if you want to, sure, but you know, doing one and doing it deeply is so much more powerful. And then of course, before you go to bed tonight, grab your magic rock that's next to your bed, hold it, close your eyes and think about the most special, beautiful, amazing thing that happened, the best thing that happened to you throughout the day, and just give thanks for that. So I hope you enjoyed today, and this one really is, this is so prevalent, isn't it, in this day and age, especially the older we're all getting, the more mature we're all getting. So let's just bring about so much gratitude for our health, and then we will just be healthy little specimens jumping around, bouncing off the walls with lots of energy. And if you are not feeling well, think about a time when you were feeling really well, or try and think about something with your health that you are grateful for, your eyesight, being alive, whatever it is. Sure, you can find something to be grateful for. Please like, share and subscribe my little YouTube channel, and I will see you all tomorrow for day 5. Talk to you then. Bye.